That's what my grandmother always said. If you don't grunt and groan. Well, have a seat, Joyce.
That's about time.
You deserve it. You have worked hard. I know you're sweating.
No kidding.
But
It's 90 degrees.
90, it's 98. Did you not look at the thermometer?
Yeah, but I was talking about on the top of the ladder.
Oh, on top of the ladder.
Yeah, get up there on the top of the lights and everything.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, I think you have given a story to people about the challenge not only of painting, but the challenge of hauling and hanging, the HH.
Yes, hauling and hanging. I agree with that.
Yeah,
It's not easy.
it's not. It's a lot of work,
It takes
isn't
a
it?
lot of time. It really does.
And it does. Well, what I'd like to do is, I know you have sort of a theme of guitars
Yeah, look at that one right there in the center. that
in the
small
center,
one.
the small
That's called the yin and the yang. Do you
Yeah,
see it?
I
The
do.
yin and
I
the
didn't
yang
see it till I
guitars.
sat down and looked at it.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Wow.
That's a small piece that I really enjoy doing that. It was just a spur of the moment thing that I felt like would be a fun thing to do. And then over here, this is Strat, where the keyboard is.
Oh, okay. The orangish looking one.
Right. The Stratocaster is a make of guitar that is so very famous in Nashville and of course throughout all the genres of music. But anyway, it's I called it the Strat.
The Strat.
And I put the keyboard on the side to further enforce the music theme. And of course it's also done on sheet music.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And over here, this one over here,
The yellowish looking one.
on the outside over
Yeah,
here.
the bottom one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That one is Rhythm in Blue.
Oh, okay.
And it's very abstract with the hands playing the guitar. And again, that was a pleasure to do.
You can almost see it moving and
Yes.
making music.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
that's the actual idea behind the lines, as you see the artistic lines on there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was trying to portray, is the movement, the
Okay.
rhythm.
The rhythm of
Yeah.
it.
And then right above that is Midnight Melodies, which is done, guitar done in silhouette, of course, against the nighttime sky.
Oh, yeah, because that's clouds, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
And then the top one, that is Willie Nelson's famous guitar, the one that he's had all of his life.
Oh, there, I got the
that
clear.
trigger.
Can you speak up? That's Willie Nelson's, you said?
Yes, that's his original guitar that he's had all his many years of life. And if you see the black area, that
Oh, yeah.
is an actual hole in
An
his guitar.
actual hole in his guitar?
Right.
Wow.
It's actually a hole in the guitar because it's so old and so worn. And I tried to depict people, his friends. He would always get his friends to sign his guitars. So you'll see a sentence writing on there that is just portraying his friends.
Portraying his friends on the
Right.
guitar. Oh, my
That's
goodness.
right. And that bottom right-hand piece of music, that's one of his songs.
Oh, okay.
Of
Wow.
course, Route 65 is the famous route that goes into Nashville. And he took that a lot from Austin.
Right. Until he laid down on the street and said he had enough.
And that's it. You know, he has a son that's very talented too.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, you really have quite a selection of guitars. That is such a neat theme. Now, what medium do you work in?
I work in acrylics and mixed. I do mixed.
And what is meant by mixed?
When you use more than one medium. In other words, I can use pen and ink, I can use alcohol inks, I can use acrylics. Plus, as you can see on this one right here, in the center, that one has a lot of gold leaf on it.
Oh, yes. Wow.
I also do a lot of palette knife work, which is shown here in this.
And this one that has the purple, right?
Right.
That almost looks like a woodland scene.
It is. It's depicting the woodland scene in abstract and in palette knife. Totally done in palette knife.
Totally palette knife. That is cool. So, you know, things don't have to look exactly like things, do they?
No, they don't. It's how you interpret it and how it makes you feel when you finish.
Yeah. Oh, man. These are just wonderful. You have worked hard to not only haul them in here, but to paint them and to have the ideas that are just so unique, which I think makes your art special.
Thank you, Marlene. I appreciate that.
Well, is there anything you would like to say to the public?
Absolutely. Come out and look at all the special art that we have. Not just mine, but so many very talented artists, and we do have some new artists.
Yeah, isn't that exciting?
It is. I'm very excited about it. I'm glad to see that Christy's joined us, and gosh, Joe Wilcox was another one that was good.
And then we have a lady, I can't remember her name, but she paints beautiful landscapes.
Yeah, Milligan, is it?
I think
Glenda.
Glenda, that's it.
Glenda.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and you know, I have yet to meet her. She's only been here a short time, but I do look forward to meeting her. I admire her work.
And it's such a shame we're going to have to go back to our Zoom meetings and not get to know them in person.
I know.
But-
And by the way, folks, this lady that's doing the interviewing is quite talented. She is awesome. She's doing classes in polymer clay, in watercolor. I mean, the woman dances. I mean, she's a tap dancer. She very aptly named her website Never a Dull Moment.
Yes, I've had that name for years because it seems like there's never a dull moment.
That's
There's
right.
never a moment to relax.
That's right, but you're very talented, and I admire you.
Why, thank you so much. I just hope that it keeps me going through the years instead of...
Honey, the dancing will. Just hang in there with the dance.
if I don't trip and fall.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I do want to say this coming Friday, August 6th is Gallery Walk night.
That's right.
And you and Jan will be the feature artist. And by the way, I never said who this was. Can y'all guess by her work? It's Joy Clark Hill.
It's not Jim Reimer. That's
No, I didn't even film that, so it's not Jim Reimer. But that's the way it is when you're beginning to hang a show, and she will put labels on and change the name up above. And she will be here at Gallery Walk on the 6th.
Right, well, I'll be here about 5 o'clock.
About 5 o'clock. It runs from 5 until about 9, I
Right.
believe.
Right.
And we are asking that people wear their mask
Right.
for our safety and their safety. We will be wearing masks.
Absolutely.
And if you come and you don't have one at the door, we do have some extras that are disposable. They're not used masks, of course. But let's get rid of this COVID stuff. I'm tired of it. Aren't you tired of it?
Absolutely. 100%.
So there's two things we can get rid of: COVID and this cotton picking heat.
That's it. That's it. Oh, you're
So
awesome.
come on out to Gallery Walk and be safe on Gallery Walk night so we can all have a good time. Okay? Hope to see you then. Bye-bye. Start it.
Come on, you're the high-tech woman.